So defensively at the moment, they're averaging 89 points against them per game. They need to bring that way down if they're going to have a chance against this throughout this season, but in any time she's stepping on the floor.
Yeah, have a look, there's the number 23, Kelsey Griffin. And Kelly Wilson, guarded by Pobogny. 4 to shoot here, Wilson has to put it up and knocks it down. So selfless in how she goes about it. Melbourne. Collier, mid-range two is a good look for the Caps. Whitcomb guarded by Potch. Tolo. Wilson goes to work. Floating it in! Caps, who are 22 at the first change. Ben Waterworth with you alongside. Great work defensively. Can they get scoreboard reward for effort here? Potch got around Samuels inside. Bogny's shot might have just had a hand in there from Bendigo, so was ill-directed. Burton for Wilson. She's shooting, Zoe. She's shooting and she's hot. And the Susie Bakovic medal back in 2019. Remarkable contributor to this competition. Whitcomb pulls the trigger and knocks it down.
She's obviously they'll need a lot from her this game.
Griffin trying to drive, and Whitcomb athletically with the follow-up. Whitcomb, hot early, low look pass, and she's back. KG 23's first points of the season.
Talked about how good it's been watching pick and roll play between Tolo and Whitcomb.
Yeah.
I feel like we're about to see another, ascendance, I guess, of that pick and roll play.
Here's Kelsey Griffin, game 225 competition. Whitcomb pulls up, she's on. Munga feeding Melbourne, Bogny back on the floor as well. Melbourne with a really good look for three. And excellent follow-up work. Whitcomb. And closely here by Boya. Oh, no look pass. Party trick stuff. Early dangerous signs.
Clearing out one side and playing off that pick and roll or dribble handoff. There's nobody on this side.
This season so far, that's how they've been able to get the early advantage on their opposition. Oh, beautiful defense there. All screening from Griffin allowed Burton with the easy look for three.
Just to make sure that they don't get stuck going underneath like they did on that last possession.
Turnover. Werung thought about the three. She's so efficient on the outside, but just as good on the inside.
Defensively, she's one of the best defenders in this league, and she makes it life difficult for some of the best players. And she's just relentless on how she defends. But obviously managing all these athletes is going to be a task in itself. But the thing we've seen from the Spirit, great back cut and find there from Babongi to Potch.
Collier back out. It's travelled. Potch, beautiful pass inside for Babogny, who gets the two and will head to the line for an extra.
Coach Goris in the background yelling out, "Go, go," when they come up with it. And when they finally put the Jets on a little bit and got in transition.
Griffin and Wilson combining again. Burton is hot from deep. She's feeling it.
I want to see more of that sort of play. In particularly junior basketball, but definitely at this level.
Whitcomb this time finishes at the other end on the fast break. Whitcomb guarded here by Deeble. Griffin doing a mountain of work off screens at the moment, and she's rewarded with two. Werung v Melbourne. Two Energizer bunnies going at it there. 10 to shoot here for Burton. Beautiful pass. Excellent chemistry with Tolo, who gets the two.
They're knocking it down.
Caps going at 32% from the field. Bendigo going at 59%. Collier aggressive. Gets another two. Burton. She's putting on a dribbling display. This is pretty to watch from Veronica Burton.
She's just too hard to guard one out. They're going to have to send two to her and then everybody get off the ball and look to try and jump some gaps.
They want to keep themselves in it, making those tough shots. They've missed a lot of ones that look good off the hand. Werung with fierce determination gets it to go. Trademark Abby Werung driving aggressively into the paint. Getting the layup to go. Babongi finds a way through.
I think there was a little bit of hope for that for the Caps, but there was never going to be anything like that. She's too much of a class act.
Speaking of class act, that was a brilliant pass from Burton to Tolo. Some D here from the Caps, but they find a way through Bendigo. Tolo for Burton. Athletic move. We are watching the star of this competition on display tonight. Bendigo's spirit powering towards another victory. It's going to take a big effort from the Caps on the years in that sense.
Definitely, and she is the heartbeat of this Capitals team. So, you know, she knows that there's a pressure on her to make sure she's leading not only by example, but with her communication. And she does an outstanding job of that every week.
Oh, excellent work from Mariana Tolo. More. On the floor. Oh, Tofeono fooled them all and then was blocked by Griffin. Excellent defensive play from KG23, who feeds Burton. The moves on display from Veronica Burton. She's in some serious scintillating form.
Both go away and look to rotate away, and then she's on the rim driving on the heels. And just smart from Kelly Wilson, got right underneath Potch there and made it impossible for her to get a decent shot away.
But here is the athleticism of Potch on display. Lays it in. Want to completely flip the script. Ben Waterworth with you alongside Zoe Carr, her expert eye across this WNBL. The Bendigo Stars all lining up. Samuels receives from Whitcomb. Whitcomb gets it back. Whitcomb finds a way through.
Gordon on top of that, I'll never know, but that is just coverage.
Samuels from deep. Falling well short. Whitcomb with the long rebound. Samuels 1 of 4 from three-point land tonight. 6 to shoot here for Wilson. Back for Samuels, works her way inside with the left. That was brilliant basketball from Samuels.
Dribbled the ball out of bounds.
Werung. Now Tolo, this time catches and scores.
And just sealed, wide open layup.
Chance wasn't ready for that, but it works out okay in the end. Tofeono reverses and scores.
But I think we'll see the ball go inside a lot more for the Spirit.
Jefferson stepping onto the floor. You can see Collier a little bit despondent. Hands on hips at the back of your screen there. She fouls out of the game. Melbourne for Jefferson, who's on the floor and immediately makes an impact. Meg Jefferson gets her first points of the season. Werung drives and scores. Whitcomb. Tolo. Werung with 5 to shoot. So good in this situation. Tolo long range 2. Whitcomb kicks it out. Kelly Wilson for 3. Started the game so well. Whitcomb for Wilson. Just makes a blemish on the field goal percentage as Melbourne finds Potch. Guarded here by Melbourne. Great defense from Melbourne. But Samuels is 3 for 3. Can't bring it down. Or can't knock it down, rather. Melbourne comes up with rebound number 7. Boya, good look for 3. She hit a beautiful shot from the same spot they're seeing at the moment. Werung misses that shot. Munga takes on Simpson up high, gets the lucky roll. That was a nice move from Nicole Munga.
With the result, and they'll be disappointed in, not executing the way they want to, but there are still some really good signs for them for the remainder of this season.
Tough from Griffin. Couple of spins, banks it in off the glass. 92-66 in favour of Bendigo. Potch, Boya for 3 there. Deeble. And Babongi. And Monique Babongi gets the lucky roll there. Potch. Now Jefferson backing down as the mismatch there on Cox and makes the most of it. Into the final minute here at Red Energy Arena. Bird gave it to Cox. I'm not sure if it was a deliberate screen or not, but Cox hits it nonetheless. Great moment for Lavinia Cox. Has scored previously in the WNBL. Potch goes in hard, he's fouled, and will head to the line.
At it from Potch to really start to...
Adjo Potch. As that's a lovely hand in there from Deeble. Picked it from Cox, and an excellent left-hand finish as well. Kicks it out for Cox, who releases and almost hits. Didn't look too bad off the hand, despite it being rushed. But this Bendigo Spirit outfit continues to make statements.